Okay, so here's how you can send an email using arpreach when I'm not available. Okay, first off, you need to log into our arpreach account using this logging in information. Okay, I'm going to send this to your email, so you don't need to copy this as of this moment. Okay, once you log in, you would be directed to the action map screen. This is the action map screen. Hover your cursor over the broadcasts tab and choose schedule a broadcast. Then you'll be directed to this screen. You see here we have four main functions: settings or settings tabs. Settings, sender, message, and sharing. You only need to change or to uh, do inputs on settings, sender, and message. No need for sharing. Under the settings tab, we need to choose the recipients. Uh, on the drop-down menu, choose contact category members, and then choose which the categories are actually our lists. If you're going to send only to the responsive list, choose Do Deals Team, Investors Houston, Houston Seminar List, Lenders, Texas, and Responsives. However, if you want to send to the entire list, include subscribe. Don't tick in any case, don't tick bounced, because those are bounced emails. Okay, so for responsives, all these six. For main list, include subscribe. Okay, so for the purpose of this video, let's just choose Do Deals Team. Okay, so those are the recipients. When to send, uh, choose specific date and time. As you can see here, by default, the present or the current time and date, our date and time is indicated here. Okay, so date to send would be the present date, and then time to send. So say if since it's your first time, say for example, to send an email, give yourself say 30 minutes to make sure that everything is in place. So if this is 8:21, let's say we're going to set the email to go out at 9 a.m. Okay, so click 9. And as for the time, if you could see here, the sending times are in 15-minute increments. Okay, so just make sure that you have enough time to change the settings for the other tabs when you click this, when you choose the specific time for you to send out the email. Okay, so in this case, let's choose 9 o'clock, and the time format here is 24 hours, so no need to worry about AM or PM. So when you choose 9, automatically means AM. Okay, then tick approve for sending, and this last bar, need to check track open read for HTML and multi-part messages. Okay, so that's for settings. For sender, by default it has Timma as the sender name. You could change that to either Marge or Marvin or whatever name that you want the email to be from. You could even put the Joker if you want. Okay, for the sender email address and reply to email address, by default again it's set to support@dodeals.com, but you could change this to any working email address. Okay, in our case, I usually replace this with dodeals.team777@gmail.com. Okay, it's for uh, Tim said that the dodeals.com domain may be blacklisted or something. That's why I created a gmail.com account for this. But you could use the support email, no problem. Okay, so that's all you need to know as far as that tab is concerned. Now for the message, say for example you already have a pre-written message you want to send out. Okay, now for the subject, make sure to type it in. Don't copy paste on the subject line. It goes not just for arpreach but for any other email management service. Always type in your subject line. Okay, say for example, this is the email that we're going to send. So type it in. For the format, always choose HTML since most emails right now are in HTML format. So you could ignore the plain text content. And for the HTML content, if you know HTML, then you could put in the code here. Otherwise, click toggle editor in order for the WYSIWYG editor to appear. And then here you could paste your email. Make sure to always paste from either from Notepad or from WordPad. Don't paste emails or text directly from Microsoft Word because there are some issues with the characters, things like that. So just make sure that you, if your pre-written email is in Word, you transfer it to Notepad first and see if there are any character issues, and then from Notepad you could copy paste to your email editor. Okay, if you're happy with the font, then that's fine. However, whenever I send emails, I usually choose Arial as the font and font size 3. Okay, now if you're going to add a hyperlink, just highlight the part that you want hyperlinked, click the hyperlink tool, and enter the URL that you want your hyperlink to direct to. Okay, so if you chosen a hyperlink, uh, make sure that it opens in a new window, especially if it's a video or a sales page or whatever. Okay, so insert there. There I have it. So that's an active hyperlink already. So that's all you need to set. After you've done that, click Save Broadcast, and your email is now good to go. As soon as the time that you set arrives, then the email will automatically go out. Well, it's supposed to, although we've been experiencing some issues with arpreach. So it would be safe to check the email queue, because after you save the broadcast, you would be directed to the email queue or to the broadcast queue. Check it every now and then. Okay, so since it's not yet 9 a.m., the status here is unsent, which is an orange icon. Okay, once 9 a.m. arrives, it would start processing, and this icon would turn into a green one with an arrow or sideways triangle or something. Okay, and then once it's been completed or it's fully sent out, it becomes a green with a check mark, meaning it's sent. Okay, so just make sure that you refresh this page every now and then to make sure that especially if it's already 9 a.m. in this case, so you need to make sure that it's sending out. Okay, so that's how you send out an email using arpreach.